Hello there, my name is Linda Jo Martin. I am a booktuber and my YouTube name is Book Lady. So I'm here today to talk about writing. On Wednesdays I like to talk about writing. So it's only once a week that I'll be talking about writing. I'm not hawking my book. I'm not even telling you about it, okay? So, I get tired of author self-promotion all the time, and I don't do it, but I see a lot of other authors doing it, and it kind of gets tedious after a while. I've never really liked to see other authors promoting their own books, so I don't very often talk about my book. Enough of that subject, please. If there's something that is going on with your book, like if your book is first published and you want to say, hey, I published my book, I'm all excited because my book has finally been published. Yeah, I can understand talking about your book, but to constantly say, and buy my book, oh, and don't forget to go to Amazon and buy my book. No. I don't think that's really appropriate, and the way to sell your book really is just to put it out there and then go work on another one. I will only speak for myself. I have not gotten rich over the one book that I did have published, and it's really just a dribble of income once in a while. It's a nice surprise if I get 35 cents in my Amazon account for selling an ebook, but it's not really that I want to sell the ebook so much to make money, but really just it would be nice to have people reading my book. And that's always been my philosophy. I'd rather have people reading it than to make money. I don't know if you've even earned back the money I spent on publishing it. I don't know. It's self-published. So I did spend some money to self-publish, and I don't know if I ever earned that back. I'm not really keeping track of it. It's not really a business. It's just something that's out there for people who want to read it. And my book was really intended mainly for the children of the town that I was living in. So if other people outside of that town want to read it, that's nice. Anyhow, let's go on. Move on, Linda. Next topic. I'm really, really happy to be writing fiction again. It's been so long since I've written fiction, and last week when I showed you my notebook, it was empty, but it's no longer empty. How about that? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 pages filled. I've written 4 stories. They're very short. They seem to get shorter and shorter. Like the first one was a little bit less than 400 words, and the second one was 231 words. The third one, I don't even know how long that was. It was really short. And the next one I tried to go a little bit longer. I'm going to publish a compilation of flash fiction, whether it's good flash fiction or bad flash fiction. I'll probably put it all in the same book anyhow. Not all of my flash fiction is great. If it's really bad, I'll just keep it out of the book. But if I like it, I'll put it in the book. So I was going to read you one of my stories that I wrote during the past week. And this takes place in the Himalayas. I wrote at the beginning where it was going to take place and when and who the characters were and what the situation was. So it places in the Himalayas, when 1329. That was just totally arbitrary and random. Who? A girl running away from family. Why? Too many men and boys expecting her to wait on them. How? She's on foot with a blanket roll. What now? She's crossing a stream. The conflict is that the stream is in the way. So here we go. Her name is Lina, Lina. I'm sitting next to this waterway, a mountain stream. On this side there's a boulder to sit on, so I rest my weary feet. I walked all day long, since before dawn, carrying a roll of blankets on my back, because this is where I live now, and when the sun sets tonight, I'll lay the blankets on the ground and curl up between them to sleep. I don't know what I'll do when winter comes. That will be months from now. I can't go back. Brother Shia comes in from working in the field every day. He sits down and takes off his heavy shoes, then says, Lena, come take off my socks and wash them for tomorrow. Then Brother Arlen walks in and says, Lena, I'm hungry. Quick with the meal, so I have to serve him food. Next, Brother Madden enters our little home. Lena, he says, bring more water from the well. You must hurry and then heat it for tea. Finally, my father comes in. This porridge needs spices, Lena, he says. Why can't you ever get it right? My mother died with the child she carried last winter. The baby was another girl, someone who could have helped with all the work. But no, she decided not to linger long on this side of the mystic veil, and crossing over, she took my mother with her. Now Father wants me to work like my mother did all day long, cook, do laundry, carry water, and serve my older brothers like a slave. So a mountain stream blocks my way. My way to where? I run to a freedom without a roof, an independence without protection, and a solitude without conversation. Can I do this? Can I really run away? Should I cross the stream or turn back? Now I hear voices, someone calling. Could it be them? Are they coming after me? The stream is no longer blocking me. I am in it, making my way to the dense forest on the other side. I will hide. I will stay still. I will survive. End of story. So, each one of these little stories is like a child to me. I have to say that my children are actually much more important than the stories, but still the stories feel like a child that I've given birth to. The first one is Lena, and then the characters. The characters are suddenly created. They're like people that have been created. The second one, it was only 231 words, and it's more metaphorical. And the third one was about cave exploration, you could say. And the fourth one, I just wrote that one yesterday, and I don't even remember what it's about. Oh, ashes. Because I'm going to be writing to prompts from a book, a writing book that's really very important to me. It's one that I've known about for a long time, used for a long time, and then I had the book, and I gave it away in 2013 when I left Happy Camp. So I just realized not too long ago during Litmus that people were talking about their go-to writing book, and that's the only one that I can really think of as my go-to writing book, and I no longer had a copy. So I ordered another copy, and I'm getting it tomorrow, and I will show it to you next week. That's the plan. So my plan for writing this week is just to continue on with flash fiction. I might sometimes write a poem instead of flash fiction, but mostly I prefer flash fiction these days. It has to be less than 500 words, and so that's my story. That's all I'm going to say about writing today. I think I've said everything that I had on my mind, and if you have any questions about writing or my writing or any writing in general, you're welcome to leave them in the comments. And even if not, I certainly welcome all comments. Anyhow, moving on, I hope you have a very wonderful week and that you have opportunities to write and books that will satisfy your need for great literature. I will see you later. Bye.